Right, hi everyone. So we have Khyati who secured an All India rank 54 in AILET 2024, and I would like to congratulate you for the fabulous result you have provided.
Thank you
So,
so much, sir.
how is the feeling, Khyati? कैसा लग रहा है?
I'm feeling quite happy and satisfied with my results, and yeah, this is all about my feelings. They're like I'm unable to comprehend them properly, but I'm very happy about it.
Okay, Khyati started her journey with ClatPrep 2 years back. In fact, मतलब जब ये 12th में थी तब इन्होंने in the month of June she joined ClatPrep. But then her entire focus was majorly on boards because she was a little afraid of the boards exams results. तो ज़्यादा focus boards पे था, which is nothing wrong. इन्होंने obviously उस पे focus किया और उस साल उन्होंने क्लैट में 2900 रैंक अचीव किया. बट देन शी ऑलवेज हैड द ड्रीम दैट नो शी वुड नॉट सेटल डाउन फॉर समथिंग लेस देन टॉप 5 NLUs. एंड देन आफ्टर हर बोर्ड्स गॉट ओवर, इन्होंने वापस से अपना ट्रस्ट क्लैट ट्रिप के ऊपर दिखाते हुए मई मंथ में हमें ज्वाइन किया और making her dreams into a reality wherein she achieved All India rank 54 in the AILET exam, though इन्होंने 268 rank भी secure किया in CLAT exam. So 2900 rank से 268 in CLAT again, wherein obviously she would be in the top 5, but then because she knows that Delhi, क्योंकि इनका जुडिशरी में जाने का भी मन है आगे जा करके, so this is one inclination wherein she is going for NLU Delhi, and obviously by securing rank 54 she would definitely go for it. So ख्याति, अपनी जर्नी के बारे में बताइए. आपने फर्स्ट ईयर जब ज्वाइन किया तो क्या प्रिपरेशन था, फिर जब प्योरली आप बोर्ड्स के प्रेशर से हटने के बाद व्हेन यू ड्रॉप्ड अ ईयर, डिसीजन लेने में आपने क्या क्या सोचा और हाउ वाज योर प्रिपरेशन थ्रू आउट द ईयर?
Last year when I was preparing for CLAT, so basically it was very new thing for me because I was a commerce background student. So managing commerce with like CLAT, it was a bit difficult for me. But I tried my best कि मैं सब चीज़ों को manage करके चल रही हूँ. But obviously my English was also not so good, vocabulary issue and all. And I was doing fine in legal and GK, but maths मैंने last year बहुत कम करी थी. And I ensured that this year I'm doing maths, and that was a make it break it section for this year. So yeah, maths is very important. So मैंने ensure कर मैं maths इस साल कर रही हूँ. एंड लास्ट ईयर रिमेंबर मैंने AILET पे ध्यान नहीं दिया था इतना. आई वाज लाइक ठीक है क्लैट में हो ही जाएगा अपना तो, बट एक्चुअली इट वाज नॉट ट्रू. एंड आई वुड से दैट प्लीज AILET को सीरियसली लेना, बिकॉज सी लाइक मैं कहाँ NLU जोधपुर जाती या बंगाल जाती, बट नाउ आई कैन गो टू NLU दिल्ली. सो दिस ईयर आई टुक AILET सीरियसली. आई प्रैक्टिस लॉजिकल रीजनिंग रेगुलरली whenever I got the time, and I ensured that I'm practicing English as well, and GK was going simultaneously with CLAT. So I ensured that I'm also focusing on AILET as well, maybe a day or two in a week, but I ensured that AILET को मैं sideline नहीं कर रही हूँ जैसा मैंने last year किया था, and that is really important for me. And I ensured that जो मेरी weaker sections है like maths, and I was like average in logical reasoning, but I ensured that मैं उसको practice कर रही हूँ because without practice you can't do it. So मैंने उसको practice किया. I practice maths. I ensured that मैं GK भी अच्छे से कर रही हूँ, like we had GK mantra and the sessions as well. मैंने उनको अच्छे से किया and yeah, it was all about it.
ओके, सो आपने जैसे 2 साल के जर्नी में ऑलमोस्ट क्लैट की अगर मैं बात करूँ तो लास्ट ईयर भी आपने सारे मॉक्स लिखे, इस साल भी लिखे, AILET के भी आपने बहुत सारे मॉक्स दिए, पेपर पैटर्न चेंज हुआ, तो क्या स्ट्रैटेजी था एनालिसिस के मॉक्स का? हाउ डिड यू एनालाइज द मॉक्स?
So basically if I talk about CLAT mocks, so what I did, I used to start with like sections which I follow in the mock, like in the mock time. Like if I do English first of all, so I will check the English section and I reread the passages that where did I go wrong. And I used to read all the questions like may I have corrected it or wrong, कुछ गलत हुआ सही हुआ, I have to see what was the reasoning. And a lot of times my reasoning was like other than the given in the answer key. And through analyzing a lot of mocks, I realized that my reasoning was going better. Because I feel जो reasoning ClatPrep provide करता है, I'm not saying this because मैं यहाँ बैठी हूँ, नहीं. Honestly, ClatPrep की reasoning बहुत अच्छी है. You can easily find it out अगर आप दूसरे कोचिंग के mocks देखोगे. तो I ensured कि चाहे mock मैं दे रही हूँ, but I'm analyzing it properly. चाहे उसमें 3 घंटे लग रहे हो, चाहे 6 घंटे लग रहे हो. I have to ensure कि analyzing is very important thing, because if you don't analyze, you don't know कि आपने गलतियाँ कहाँ करी. तो मैंने सारे मॉक्स अच्छे से एनालाइज करे. इवन मैथ्स ऑल्सो अगर मुझसे वो नहीं होती थी, आई यूज्ड टू सॉल्व इट. आई यूज्ड टू गो टू द टीचर कि आप मुझे बताओ हाउ टू सॉल्व इट. एंड इवन इन लॉजिकल रीजनिंग सेक्शन आई यूज्ड टू कम टू यू और लीगल एनी ऑफ द डाउट्स. आई एंश्योर दैट आई एम क्लियरिंग माई डाउट्स. वी हैड वीडियो एनालिसिस एज वेल. मैं उससे चेक करती थी. एंड द सेम विद AILET एज वेल. आई इंश्योर दैट आई एम प्रैक्टिसिंग इट, एंड इफ इन केस मुझे कोई लॉजिकल का क्वेश्चन नहीं आ रहा है, आई वुड गो टू द टीचर एंड आस्क फॉर दैट. So I ensure that I'm doing rigorous analysis because that's really important for CLAT and AILET, both of the exams.
बहुत बार मॉक्स के बाद जब आपके स्कोर्स कम आते थे, आई ऑलवेज यू केम टू मी मेनी ए टाइम्स एंड सेड सर माय मार्क्स आर नॉट इम्प्रूविंग, क्या करना चाहिए. फिर कहीं ना कहीं प्रोबेबली आई यूज्ड टू काउंसिल यू कि इस तरीके से करो बेटा. सो हाउ इफेक्टिव वाज दैट? हाउ डू यू फील दैट दैट एक्चुअली प्लेड अ रोल इन improving your score or finally achieving a rank in AILET and CLAT?
For me, like, I practiced hard at home, but and even I tried to stay positive all the time. But there were moments I used to feel that some students are always getting in the top 20 ranks of our institute, and I was like, I'm practicing so much, I'm not getting it. So many of times I used to feel demotivated कि मैं कर रही हूँ फिर भी results नहीं आ रहे हैं. And then I used to come to Vishal sir and ask him, sir मुझे कुछ बताइए, because what I know is I did hard work last year as well, but it was not in the right direction. And for direction, you have to go to your mentors. And that's why I always went to him that, sir, please guide me. And every time he would guide me in the right direction. And that really helped me out to secure this much rank. Because whenever I felt directionless, that was the reason for my demotivation. No other thing, because I was working hard. So I just came to you and you gave me direction. And I believe you have a very major role in my preparation for motivating, for as a mentor as well. So I genuinely say that please do share your problems with your mentors. Don't think that they will judge you because they have other things to do. But yeah, please do connect with your mentors.
मेंटोर्स का काम होता है डाउट सॉल्व करना, मेंटोर्स का काम होता है स्टूडेंट्स को मोटिवेट करना. सो मेंटोर से जितना कंफर्टेबल रहोगे ऑब्वियसली उतना ही इट विल बी बेनिफिशियल फॉर यू. ठीक है, अच्छा लगा मुझे यू एक्नॉलेज दैट पार्ट. ख्याति, टेल मी वन थिंग, व्हेन यू स्टार्टेड योर क्लैट प्रिपरेशन द लास्ट ईयर and this year also जब आपने स्टार्ट किया, तो let's forget about the last year now, हम इस 6 months 7 months के ड्यूरेशन की बात करते हैं. So when you started the CLAT preparation again, so कौन सा वो सेक्शन था जिसपे आपको लगा कि ये तो मेरा स्ट्रॉन्ग होल्ड है और उस पर मुझे कैपिटलाइज करने में आसानी होगी, एंड हाउ डिड यू एक्चुअली कैपिटलाइज ऑन दैट सेक्शन?
For me, it was legal. I believe that legal was one of my strong sections, and for that I ensured that I'm giving a lot of mocks. Because that is the only thing, because I was clear with concepts, and if I felt that this particular concept is not clear to me, I would go to the teachers and ask them that please explain me. We had classes as well. So I ensured that I'm giving a lot of mocks, and analyzing those mocks is really important. And I feel the best material for me was the ClatPrep mocks, and at the end of preparation it was RBS. So that helped me out to clear my doubts in legal section and further make it a good section. And yeah, that was about it.
So इस बार जैसे क्लैट के पेपर में एक ड्रास्टिक चेंज देखने को मिला. लास्ट ईयर ऑल्सो यू गेव द क्लैट पेपर एंड यू हैव रिटन न्यूमरस मॉक्स, एंड वी वर नॉट एक्सपेक्टिंग एज सच दैट द नंबर ऑफ पैसेजेस वुड रिड्यूस इन एवरी सेक्शन. सो कंपैरेटिवली देखा जाए, वॉट एवर मॉक्स यू प्रैक्टिस्ड अर्लियर, द क्लैट पेपर वाज एक्चुअली अ लिटिल not lengthy, but it was actually manageable, quite easily manageable in the given time frame. तो क्या उसको देख करके कुछ strategy change किया आपने उस वक्त?
So like when I looked at the CLAT paper, so I analyzed that okay, यहाँ पे सिर्फ 4 sections, like 4 passages are there for English. So I got to know that I'll do it in my section range I have kept for my sections, like half an hour I will give to English. So obviously it will be completed in 20 minutes. So I ensure that I have to do it maximum to 25 minutes if I want to be more careful as well. And while doing that, I ensure that I am checking at my time as well, because जब पेपर इजी आता है तो what happens कि हम थोड़ा टाइम ज़्यादा देने लग जाते हैं कि अरे हाँ है ऐसे टाइम है. तो I ensure that I am giving proper time, and I believe that my 3 of the sections were completed in 1 hour only. I was left with critical reasoning and maths, so I gave my time to critical reasoning, and I ensured कि maths के लिए I have sufficient time to do. And yeah, the paper was short, so yeah, I was having good amount of time to do. Yeah.
And then what about AILET, जिसमें आपने ऑल इंडिया रैंक 54 सिक्योर की है? This time also AILET was surprising because last year there was a passage followed by 5 English questions and 7 logical reasoning questions, and the logical reasoning questions also comprised of CR and analytical portion. But then the theme was taken from the passage itself. So देखा जाए तो there were 10 passages followed by 12 questions for that particular passage. But इस साल surprisingly वापस English पूरा अलग हो गया. Passages based questions थी 50 questions again. Then logical reasoning section में there were few legal reasoning questions as well, जो last year नहीं देखने को मिला था. Principal facts based questions आए. Then at the same time there was a lot of critical reasoning question based on small arguments which we practiced like anything in the classes, I believe. And GK में there were 30 questions. तो अब वापस sudden shift देखना आपने जब AILET के पेपर में, फिर how did you manage टू स्ट्रेटेजाइज एट दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम, कैसे स्ट्रेटेजी आपने डेवलप करी, क्योंकि ये आप नहीं कर रहे थे प्रैक्टिस, ये डिफरेंट आया एक तरीके से. सो व्हाट डिड यू डू देयर, कैसे किया आपने मैनेज?
सर एक्चुअली आप लोगों ने मैं पहले कह रहा था दैट प्लीज एक्सपेक्ट द अनएक्सपेक्टेड ऑन द AILET डे, एंड एज आई गेव AILET लास्ट ईयर एज वेल, सो ये था दिमाग में दैट पक्का कुछ सरप्राइजिंग उस दिन होने वाला है. So I knew that 3 sections तो 100% आएंगे, that would be GK, English and logical.
Right.
And I have practiced past year paper for AILET as well, so there wasn't a problem कि अगर legal दे देंगे तो कोई issue नहीं था. So I tried कि I told myself that जो भी आने वाला पेपर में I'll take 2 minutes, 3 minutes or maximum 5 minutes to make my strategy at that particular point कि अब करना क्या है, because अगर मैं करने लग गई तो the same thing would happen जो last year हुआ था. So जब I got a paper, I waited for a few minutes and it took only 1-2 minutes because जब मैंने papers pages turn करे, I found out that English they have given normal and GK was the center section and in logical they have given legal as well. So I found okay, this is the complete paper. बाकी we'll see afterwards जो भी इसके अंदर है. So I took a target कि मुझे like it started at 11. So I got a target कि भाई 11:30 तक मुझे English complete करनी ही करनी है. And it was possible because हमने CLAT के इतने mocks दिए थे that it was very much doable for us.
Right.
So I completed my English till 11:30 with complete OMR and all. It took me around 10-12 minutes to solve GK because इन्होंने थोड़ा statement based दिया था, but it was doable. Now I knew, I told myself that अब तुम्हारे पास logical reasoning है. Just ensure that you are reading the questions carefully. You are just applying all the logics you have learned throughout the class. And I did it in the same way, and I was doing all the things which we have learned through the classes, and I was applying everything. And I feel as I was working strategically throughout the paper, I was checking time again and again कि I'm not wasting a lot of time on a particular question.
क्या रोल था ClatPrep का? If we talk about study materials, if we talk about mocks, if we talk about the environment provided to you in the classes, if we talk about the mentors, क्या रोल है ClatPrep का? Though obviously your efforts really paved the way to success. I'm not denying that. Efforts आप ही के हैं, हमारा बहुत minor contribution होगा. It is all our efforts. I again acknowledge it because बहुत मेहनत की है इस बच्चे ने, बहुत मेहनत किया है. I've seen her working like anything, working hard. And you know, सबसे बड़ी बात कि एक बार 2900 rank achieve करने के बाद not settling with it and then again inspiring herself, motivating herself to again fight CLAT and AILET exam this year और इस बार अपने आप को prove कर देना, ये सिर्फ और सिर्फ इनके हार्ड वर्क की वजह से, इनके एफर्ट्स की वजह से. बट कुछ रोल जो आप एक्नॉलेज करना चाहेंगे ClatPrep को?
सर मैंने पहले भी बताया जैसे कि आई गिव CLAT लास्ट ईयर एज वेल एंड मैंने लास्ट ईयर भी हार्ड वर्क किया था, बट अगेन आई वुड से दैट वो राइट डायरेक्शन में नहीं था. एंड आई फील दैट बिफोर अगेन जॉइनिंग ClatPrep आई ट्राइड अदर इंस्टीट्यूट्स एज वेल कि बट ट्राई तो करते हैं, but my mind was like no, I want to go to ClatPrep only anyhow because I love the material over here, the mocks over here, the open mock series we have. I just loved it. So I was like, and I feel that ClatPrep teachers are much interactive with the students. So I was like, okay, ClatPrep, I'll join it again. And then I started interacting with the mentors personally. मेरा score कुछ भी था. Initially, I remember it was 53 in CLAT mocks. The first mock I gave this year as well. So I ensured कि कितना भी score आ रहा, maybe I'm scoring 90 or 50 in a mock. I'm interacting with the teachers because I had trust on you कि you will not judge me for sure and will guide me. And for me, like a lot of times I felt directionless कि यार पढ़ तो रही हूँ but scores नहीं बढ़ रहे हैं. What should I do now? And for that I approached you and the other mentors over here. And every time I came to you, maybe I'm much irritated or I'm like with a low score or anything, you would be like, okay, Khyati, tell me what's your issue, and you used to solve it every time. So I would say that ClatPrep was like it have genuinely played a big role in my success, and I would like to credit it a lot to them. Maybe I'm unable to express it to my words, but yes, it's a lot to me that I'm able to secure this because all of your efforts as well.
Thank you so much for the acknowledgement. What message would you like to give to the students who are going to write the CLAT exam or AILET exam next year?
The first major thing would be please ensure that आप सिर्फ और सिर्फ CLAT पे focus नहीं कर रहे हैं ये सोच के कि CLAT हमारा हो ही जाएगा, because you don't know. If you look at this year, the ranks are so close, the high cutoff was very high. So I would say that please take AILET seriously. Do practice a lot, analyze mocks a lot, and I would say that have faith on yourself, because if you don't have that, you can't go ahead in your journey. So yeah, that's all from my side.
Thank you so much, Khyati. It was very, very good to have you on board, and I'm sure that the students are going to take inspiration from you. जो लोग सोच लेते हैं कि इस बार मेरा स्कोर नहीं आया या मार्क्स कम आए हैं, that is not the end. Again, another example set by Khyati. एक example already हम दे चुके हैं आपको शफाक का. उन्होंने भी after her graduation जो achieve किया है, ख्याति ने वापस एक बार ड्रॉप करके जो अचीव किया है, you have got to learn something. The students who were not able to secure this time good ranks, no issues. It is not the end. So don't get demotivated because one result doesn't define your character. One result doesn't define your attitude. It's you who have to stay positive. It's you who have to learn from the mistakes, stay motivated, and definitely do something which you would not regret later. So ऐसा करो, ऐसा पढ़ो जो आगे जाकर के आपको खुद को अपने ऊपर प्राउड फील करवाए. That's it from us. Thank you, Khyati, so much.
Thank you so much.
All the very best.
Thank you.